Hey everybody! Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my live broadcast for today here over on my Silly Fit page. Welcome. So, I'm broadcasting live from my living room. I live in South Alabama, which is along the Gulf of Mexico. So for those of you who are paying attention to the news and to the weather, we've got a pretty impressive tropical storm sort of brewing in the Gulf of Mexico. I'll just let you guys know, if you can tell by that window right there, we have a beautiful day here where we are in South Alabama. Well, it was beautiful. I just looked out the window again. It's a little more overcast than it was this morning, but be sure to say hi and let me know that you're watching so that I can say hi back. But my name is Erin Scott, and this is my Silly Fit like page, and I live here in South Alabama, and we have a tropical storm brewing in the Gulf of Mexico. It's not brewing, it is brewed. It has begun to brew. It is going to slam land, and we're probably going to feel a lot of wind, maybe even get some rain from that. However, the storm is actually east of us at the moment. So I was just commenting, if you're just joining live, that is, I have the shade down, but that right there is light coming in our window. Hi Tosh. And it's a little overcast, but we've got no rain, no real wind. And in fact, this morning I took pictures while I let the dogs out. I took pictures of a really beautiful sunrise. So at the moment, we don't have any storm to speak of, but that doesn't mean that we're not preparing. So just wanted to give you guys an update on that. But while I have your attention, thanks for jumping on. Please be sure to say hi. I would love to say hi back and welcome you to my like page. Now, here's why I really came on live right now today. I'm right on the Alabama Gulf Coast, so I'm right on the Gulf of Mexico. Hi, Juanita. Good to see you. So we are not. I'm actually about 45 minutes from the Florida border. So I'm right on the Gulf of Mexico. I am on the Alabama side of things. So the storm right now is hitting east of us. And of course, if you guys are in that sort of line of storms, please be safe. Evacuate when asked to. For me, I don't think it would be a choice. I know a lot of times when we have evacuation orders, sometimes they're mandatory, but often they're a choice. And so I believe, because I didn't really grow up in this area and I don't really know what I can handle when it comes to storms, or what even emotionally I can handle, I wouldn't probably take the chance and stick around. I would rather evacuate and be safe, and know that the people who are concerned for my well-being and safety know that I've taken all the steps necessary to be safe and get out of harm's way. Sometimes sometimes we don't know what's going to happen. So hey, thanks for liking. I don't know, it's hard to tell who's actually liking the videos and stuff, but if you're liking and loving and hearting and stuff, thank you so much. My hearts to you. But real quick, so thank you guys. This is so awesome. I haven't gone live in a while, and I have a feeling, because I have a new fitness style box coming my way. I was tracking it this morning. I'm going to be going live again for my first look. So those of you who remember me doing my daily Periscopes, and people are like, what's Periscope? Never heard of it, right? When I used to do my daily Periscopes, I, once a month, actually for the course of 3 days, would go and cover all of what came in my fitness style box. It's true, Brandon. I'm so sorry, because I know Brandon from the school line. You used to watch my Periscopes, my lunchtime scopes, when you were waiting in line at the school, right? Am I thinking of the right person? I know Facebook Live is not as good as Periscope, according to Jason Cooper, who, yes, the carpool lane. That's right, the carpool lane. That's so funny. Wow, so like my Periscope fans, are actually watching my Facebook Live. So is it really better, or is Periscope really better? Because I feel like we're all still here. We're all still together. The gang's all here. I don't know. Okay, I promise I came on here for a reason. And I wanted to just share quickly. Hi, Mom. So those of you who don't know, you want to hear a funny story? Oh my gosh. This is the day when I should have put my phone in airplane mode because people are calling me while I'm live on Facebook. And don't they know that I decline those calls? Sorry. Anyway, so my mom and dad just retired and moved to the Alabama Gulf Coast. Oh my gosh, right? So funny story, 4 years ago, this week, my husband and I, we didn't retire entirely, but we started on our own business ventures and moved here to South Alabama, and there was a tropical storm that hit this area that same week, 4 years ago when we moved here. So I think it's really interesting that as soon as my parents decide to move here, the same week, we didn't even plan that. That was up to the sale, like the sale of their house. Like, so they went and sold their house. And so the closing was kind of moved around a little bit. And so they ended up closing earlier than they had originally planned and ended up moving here almost 4 years ago, or 4 years later to the day. So that's pretty awesome. So, okay. I really did have a reason for coming on here. Thank you so much for putting up with my randomness. And it's good to see so many of you that I kind of feel like maybe I abandoned over on Periscope. I'm so sorry. I still love you, and I'm so thankful and grateful that you're over here. Have you guys seen Blue today? Blue, come here. Blue, say hi. Come say hi. Say hi, Blue. Oh, he's such a handsome boy. Look at this handsome boy. Look at the handsome boy. Look at the handsome boy. Okay, enough of that. So last week, this is really exciting. So next week, I know you're like, oh my gosh, what week are we in, Erin? Okay, next week, this is really exciting. Next week, I have a health bet starting. So basically, you guys have heard of those diet bets, right? Where like you contribute to a pot of money, and then the people who, you know, have the best results or get the greatest outcome from, you know, like in a finite period of time, they win the pot, right? So it's usually like one or two people split the whole pot. Well, here's what's so awesome. The company that I work for, the company that I represent, Beachbody, is seeding a $1.5 million pot towards what's called the health bet. Now, the focus isn't just on diet, right? Because the diet bet, like that, doesn't really include the entire equation, right? So it's the fitness, it's the nutrition, and it's the consistency. It's the actual act of doing it consistently that's going to get the results, right? So they figure if we can find a way that we can track people's activity, working out at least 3 days a week for 4 straight weeks, and drinking our nutrition shake, Shakeology, our sort of, you know, this is our bare bones basic nutrition that we need in order to live a happy, healthy life. Okay, so if we drink that 5 times a week for 4 weeks, we're going to qualify to be, and track it. You got to track it because we need to know that you're doing it consistently, right? We all qualify for a cut of this $1.5 million pot of money, right? So it's not about the results that you get, although if you're doing it consistently, you're going to get results, hello. But it's more about the consistent activity. So if you're doing the work, if you're actually being consistent, you're going to be rewarded for that. And I'm like, hello, that's what I've been doing like my entire career as a fitness professional, is saying if you put the work in and you're consistent with it, you're going to see the results. Hello. It's like brain surgery. Don't get me started on brain surgery, right? Anyway, so that's what's going on next week. But we needed to explain this in a way that made sense for people who wanted to participate and needed more information. Now, I didn't explain it just like that because I think that would kind of piss a lot of people off. They'd be like, why are you such a mean person? I'm not mean. I'm just saying, like, duh. Like, this is so a no-brainer. Like, of course I want to get rewarded financially for doing what I should be doing to live a happy and healthy life anyway, right? I have to, sorry, this looks really, wax in. Oh, thank you, Anita. Yes, he is a beautiful dog. So the reason why I have to keep my laptop, I'm resting my camera against my laptop, is because I'm having, okay, I have to have my laptop awake for this next part. So during the sneak peek event that we held on Facebook last week, we had some contests, and I am here, yay, to draw the names of all of the people who participated in the sneak peek last week. I have 4 daily prizes, and I'll explain how we're going to draw those names. And then I have 1 grand prize. This is how they say 1 in Europe, okay? They don't count 1. They count 1. So if you get a thumbs up, like if you're ordering a coffee and you get a thumbs up, they're actually just ordering 1 coffee. Little tip. And this is 2. So if you want 2 coffees, guns out, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so just a little tip, travel tip for y'all. So 1 grand prize winner, and you had to do something very special in the sneak peek in order to qualify for that. So we only had 3 people who will be part of the grand prize drawing, but I'm really excited because we had over 35 entries for the daily. And so what I decided to do was I took every person who participated at least one day, and I have their name in right now in a random generator list, okay? And then if they participated in additional days throughout the week, they got an extra entry. So rather than just pull names from the people who participated on Tuesday and the people who participated on Wednesday and doing a random drawing for each of those 4 days, I'm just taking your name, and if you participated for however many days, your name goes into the drawing that many times. So that's how we're going to do that. And I'm going to draw 4 names for that one. And basically, if you guys have ever used a random list generator, what I did is I put out all the names in a list, and now I'm going to let random.org actually select our 4 winners. And then I have them queued up, 2 different tabs, pick the grand prize winner for the 3 people who participated in the grand prize sneak peek part of it. And that was really fun. So let me see if I can turn my camera around. Okay, so now you can you see? Can you see my screen? Okay, so here is the random list generator. There's everybody's names. Yay! Okay, so when I hit there's everybody. Congratulations for those of you who have your name in there more than once. So once I hit randomize, it's going to give me a list, and the top 4 names, you guys are winning one of the 4 daily prizes. Congratulations to Tina Leestrom, Melissa Manning, Amy Bowman, and Marissa Christina. Congratulations to all of our 4 daily winners. Woohoo! Top 4 right there. Okay, and then I have a tab over here. So just so you guys know, I'm doing it legit, okay? Somebody else is actually picking the names, not me. Okay, so these are our 3 grand prize qualifiers. We've got Jennifer, Rob, and TJ. So I am about to select. So just number 1, whoever pops up as number 1 is going to win the grand prize. Who is it? It's TJ! Woo! Congrats, TJ. In fact, I think TJ's on here live, right? There you go. Congrats, TJ. TJ, are you on, my friend? I saw you pop on earlier. Blue is so excited. We're so excited for you, TJ. Yay! TJ, yay. Okay, so here's the most exciting. Oh, I know, Blue is very, very excited, TJ. You have to see this. Hold on. Are you excited? Are you excited, Blue? Are you excited? Yeah, he doesn't know what to do with himself. It's crazy. Anyway, so, TJ, what's also very exciting, and actually for anybody who's participating in our Health Bet Challenge, you guys get the biggest reward when you finish this health bet on October 2nd. So I'm really, really, really pumped. I'm so happy for the way the sneak peek went. Congratulations to all of our daily winners. And so here's what you need to do next. If you had your name called, okay? So if I said your name on either one of those lists, I need you to message me here. So right now you're on facebook.com/sillyfit. Go to the messenger, send me a message with your full name and your mailing address. And I will be sure that weather permitting, because we don't know what the effects of this tropical storm is going to be, but it's looking like it's blowing through pretty slowly right now. But weather permitting, we will have all of your prizes in the mail at the latest by Tuesday of next week. So congratulations to everybody who participated in our Health Bet Sneak Peek, and especially congratulations to those of you who won one of our 4 daily prizes, and of course to TJ for winning our grand prize. Congratulations. I can't wait to see you guys in our Rockstars Fit Life Health Bet tracking app, where we're going to be tracking all of our activity to qualify for the big $1.5 million pot at the end of September, early October. Thanks, guys, and if you found this video valuable and you find all of the content that I share here on Silly Fit valuable and want to share with a friend, please feel free to share this video or share anything that you find super helpful with the people who you love and care about. And I will be sure to come back very soon, because I know my fitness style box is on its way, and I want to do my first look at when I do my unboxing of this month's fitness style box that I get every month. You may have noticed actually last month I didn't do one because I was traveling so much in July. I actually paused my subscription for 1 month. So I'm back on track. I'm excited because I love fitness fashion. I love fashion in general. I love staying on trend, but also like having that my own style sort of, you know, amplified. So I'm really excited to see what my stylists have picked for me this month, and you get to see my first look, my first expression and reaction to everything that I open up in the box. So be sure to make sure that the live video notification for Silly Fit is on, so that every time I go live you'll get a notification and you can jump on and we can spend time together here on my like page. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed watching, Juanita. It was so great to have you on. Thank you, and I hope I get to see you on future live broadcasts. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.